You know what? It's fine. You know what? It's fine. I felt like I was missing my two-step. Podcasting's easy. Oh my god. I'm as embarrassed as having to drop out of the Diva Cup.
Well, we've got the topic for the next episode. What's more embarrassing, pulling a condom out of your pocket, dropping out of the Diva Cup, or forgetting to hit record on the podcast? Not once, but twice.
Twice, dude. Twice, man. Oh my god. This is why we need another camera, so that I can put the fucking computer on so that we can both see the goddamn... Guys.
You act like I can read that. That's why I asked the question. That's on me, too. I forgot to ask.
We're gonna...
Double verification.
We're gonna put on a ZipRecruiter for a fucking show producer.
We need producer's role just open. Jamie, put that up.
Oh my fucking god, dude. You know...
Oh
my fucking god.
I haven't left this on forever.
Dude, we should tell Rachel. We should tell Rachel right now. Oh. Guys, welcome to the Very Good Podcast, where everything is done professionally by professionals.
Welcome to the cafe, guys. We are out of coffee, and that's evident.
You know, this is all your fault. See you. If you did you? It's actually we're actually recording.
We're actually
recording, guys.
All right, perfect. This is double verification, guys. We did a practice episode.
Yeah,
it was pretty cool. You missed it. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, we all love watching deer stare at the headlights. I love that. So. What's new with you, Hucko?
I was just sending an urgent information text to a good friend of the show, Rachel Willis, to let her know that I have fallen victim to the blathering into the abyss again. Man, what's going on? Yeah, it's a nice, cool fall night here in the Mitten State. Finally starting to switch over to fall. But we covered the weather for like 25 minutes already.
Let's see, that's where I'm like kind of okay we didn't record.
We did go pretty hardcore on the weather, didn't we?
We went hardcore on it, and I was like, do I have anything to add? Because then I just like kept thinking about the Midwest weather map.
Yeah.
Dude, because, oh my God. Because that's where I was trying to get to, but we just devolved into the weather bit. Because, no, dude, I got like one or two weather guys that just do like the whole weather shebang. Like they do a whole U.S. continent like weather pattern, and then like focus in on the Midwest.
Okay. The Melissa follows the Michigan Storm Chasers. Mm-hmm. It's a Facebook and YouTube group, and they do really in-depth weather like analysis, wind patterns, and like all sorts of crazy shit. none of that stuff interests me that much to know enough about it. I look outside. Ooh, it looks scary. I should probably stay inside, button down the hatches. Yeah. Oh, I need to go to the basement? Okay, I'll do that. I mean, I'm not going, oh, the wind's turning at this mile an hour at this direction. I don't care. Is it coming here or not? That's just, what's the direction?
See, I more so like watching that weekly progression because they were like, well, the weather looks like this, so you might be getting storms looking like this coming this way. It's like, oh shit, where's that going? Is that gonna be going to the metro? Is that the metro, dude?
So you like to like future cast?
Yeah. And then it's like, oh shit, yeah, weather's coming down. Which like sometimes it's like I'd rather just feel like the temperatures, but like weather phenomena. my thunderstorms, my giant downpours. I like to be on the know. Cause I've gone out a couple times where they say it's like we're gonna have some mild snow, and then it becomes the worst snow,
like 6 inches. Yeah.
Well,
when did you start listening to newscasters with that? I mean, they're probably not bad at saying, hey, this is coming and it's probably going to hit this day or that day. Temperature, they're not too totally off. But like when it comes to how much it's going to rain or snow, I don't listen to that. You don't have a fucking clue, dude.
We'll see.
You can guess, but that's all it is.
Well, let me put on my little meteorologist glasses. Hold the fuck, let's see. No, we do not have the same prescription.
No, these are reading glasses, bro.
See, I learned what it means when they say like there's gonna be 15% rain in this town. I found out it's not a percentage of chance that you're gonna get some rain. It's how much of that area is gonna be wet. So like 15% of Gibraltar is gonna get wet.
Okay.
Not you're gonna maybe get wet. It's this place is gonna get this wet.
Okay, that's interesting. That
was some new information I learned by tuning in to some meteorologists.
Which channel did you take this in on?
See, that's what I don't know. He looked up weather in the Midwest.
Oh, so you just did like a phone search. You didn't watch like a news. Oh, we talked about this. We talked about this in the previous in the warm up. We talked about this. You don't watch broadcast news.
No,
and have never watched no Telemundo. Like
I would see the news coming on, and I'd immediately leave the room. I'd leave the room.
You were wise.
And I'd come back.
You were wise.
Yeah. And I'd be like, oh, look, now they're talking about some other story. And then I'd leave, come back, like, oh, look, a projection of the week's weather. And then leave and come back. So I never really watched it. So nowadays I'm like, who do I look up? I'm like, I'm just simplest.
Do you know what news stands for?
Is it acronym?
Noteworthy, entertainment, weather, sports.
You're fucking pulling my chain right now, dude. Jamie, bring that up.
Jamie, pull that up. Am I blowing your mind right now?
You're blowing my mind right now so hard, dude. Is news and...
I'd ask that thing over there, but it doesn't like me every time.
Wait, but do I trust AI?
Probably not. AI's probably who told me.
Is news an acronym? It's not an acronym. The various explanations about the word news being an acronym.
Yeah, there's the theories. I think it's
people are trolling about it. List of common false etymologies of English words. See, man.
See how believing it is, though?
That's the fucking thing, man. Because they say that, like, fuck is supposed to be, like, an old world acronym. Like, something about actual fucking under consent of the king. Something like that. Let's see. Oh, no.
Pulling up the linguists over there.
Dude. Porn. Or pommy. Or pom. My bad. Swag. Where's news? News. The word news has been claimed to be an acronym of the 4 cardinal direction. What? Northeast, west, and south. However, old spellings of the word variety varied widely. News, news, nevis, nose, nevis, lewis, nevis, nose. That's all right. Additionally, an identical term exists in French, les nouvelles, which translate as the plural of the news. Oh, of the new. News also does not stand for notable events, whether in sports.
Oh, notable.
The word news is simply a plural word form of new, and is attested in this sense from the early 15th century. So since the 1400s, it's just new. Plural. News. What is news? That's so... What's with yous?
What's with yous? So is it fake or is it real?
Huh? The news being an acronym is
fake.
false.
Right.
Apparently, they were also saying that it was the cardinal directions.
Interesting.
North, east, west, south. But no. Like we just found out, it's just new.
It's just new.
Okay.
It's just
So what is
new.
What's new? Are we actually... Have we unironically been a news show? Because we literally, at least for me, I'm like, what's new?
This is a news network.
Fuck, dude.
Get us our press
actually
credentials.
what I did not want to do.
Oh, you didn't want to become part of the media conglomerate?
I did not want to.
We are independent, though.
Yeah, I was trying to be an independent entertainment show.
We still are.
But apparently we're a news show.
Both can be true.
That's what I'm finding out.
Yeah.
Because look.
We're no TMZ over here.
No. I'm trying to keep it silly. Trying to keep it silly and goofy with what we know. Please. So
I don't know about
that.
Don't you? Oh, you dropped yours.
I actually.
Oh, you got yours. There you go. Not only are you forgetting to hit the button, but you're forgetting where you put the flame, bro. The simulation scrambled you today.
That's what I'm starting to find out. Maybe it's not that I'm unprepared, which I mean, honestly, it probably is. It's
that's good self-awareness right there.
It's the haven't been prepared to come on after work. I always show up with free time,
right,
and then decide I'll do another one. So I've got that sort of stamina.
Yeah, I see what you're.
But the other stamina of coming from work is like it's different.
Shifting gears from the simulation back into podcasting, regular life.
Goofy guys.
Like, oh damn, I had to take things seriously for the last X number of hours.
Because now, man, with my people, dude, I'm trying to give everyone their good shit, and I'm trying to get us the fuck out. If the silly comes, bro. And
there's like a timer on it. It's like once it kicks in, you buckle up.
Because, okay, no, dude, look. I take being at work serious in the way that you should take going to comedy serious. You know? Like, you show up, you should be in comedy mode.
Fair.
And so, again, you come to cook. You motherfuckers be ready to cook.
Be ready to cook.
That said, we also have to do other shit. We do have to do Charlie work to go a fun show. Bro, I mean, sometimes I can tell you didn't live with someone. Looks like you worked on computers most of your life. I don't think you ever worked a fucking service job.
A service industry job.
Look, dude, we don't need to kill 2 hours to do dishes. We do not need to do that. We can do this in half an hour.
2 hours to do dishes?
And homeboy...
So that's the problem, is people are like, I get paid by the hour. Yeah, but my hours by myself are worth way more than what they're paying me to be here. So let's wrap it up.
Right, my guy. That's.
I have people at work tell me to, hey, put that high-low on turtle mode. I'm like,
excuse you?
I'm like, turbo mode? You got it.
Okay. Oh my god. And all right, I think I know what we're gonna talk about this episode. We're gonna talk about the news.
The news?
Talk about work.
Okay. Are we shit talking work? My bosses don't watch this.
We can talk about our previous employment.
Oh. Okay.
Because no, dude. Even back in all these fucking kitchens, man, no one knows how to fucking chop it up on dishes because they're like, that's not part of my job description. It's like, okay, but you know who's keeping you here? The fucking manager. 'Cause he's got your fucking tips, doesn't he? You know what would help? 2 fucking guys dunking, spraying, and sanitizing dishes. We can get that one a lot faster, my man. We can get it a lot faster, dude. Like, yeah, dude, I know that it's like, I'll be here, I'll get $10 more. But $10 more, dude. $10 more. I'm beefing, dude.
How much?
I'm beefing.
I was going to say, how much of that's getting held back in taxes anyways? Out of your $10.
So I'm kind of mad with the simulation because no one's taking the simulation serious. It's like the simulation would be a lot easier if we just got in and out, dude. So I don't know, dude. Am I having a meltdown over here?
I think so. Welcome to the Very Good Therapy Session. I'm your host. Today's patient is B. B is a 20-something stressed out dad that's just collapsed under the pressure of the simulation. B, what brings you in today?
I just wanted to smoke. I wanted maybe a brew.
See, my simulation job, what I actually do, because I don't really have shit to talk about in my job, but like, it's autistic work. I mean, I literally do the same repetitious shit all day. Like, if you were to like pull up my Life 360 while I'm at work, it would literally look like this.
A little tree.
It literally, I run the same path. All I do is I go pick empty containers up, from off the dock, take them over to where we're repacking shit at, and set them down, and they repack, break stuff down. I stack it up. It's just moving shit around. Sometimes I gotta unload a truck. Sometimes I gotta load a truck. It's pretty laid back work, dude. Get on the high-low and do your job. Pretty chill.
Maybe I think about high-low.
High-low, you said. Just like forklift?
You say
In Russia, we call forklift.
It's just that there's also the added benefit of when you're cooking.
Oh, I've done the kitchen jobs.
People are coming for what you got.
Yeah.
They're gonna get something.
What's your favorite like position in the kitchen? What would you rather be doing?
I guess I'd be more of a prep guy.
You like prep?
Yeah, don't let me. I don't need to look at you people.
So you don't want to be on the service end, like line or work in the pass, or
I'll support the line.
Line support.
The best way they know. The best way I know how I'm making sure that they never run out of what they need.
Okay, yeah.
Because not.
So like a linebacker, like not linebacker. We're not calling you a football guy. We're a linebacker, kind of like a bar back. You just basically keep the line full. The guys are all doing their thing. You're running in and out. Hey, gotcha, guy right here.
Yeah.
New rag, new towel.
Yeah.
All shit like that. Okay.
Keep it clean. We're going to get out. Don't worry. We've got the shit ready for you. But,
I liked being on the grill. Being right at the hub. Like at the last place I worked, it was Burger Place. Basically we did burgers and chicken sandwiches, and then they changed over and did just burgers. But when I was there, I liked just being on the grill. How many patties I need out? Bam, 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 bam. I got you. Boom, boom, boom. You know. And there was a point where I was running the grill and making the sandwiches, myself. All I had to do is put someone on the fryer. Let me handle the sandwiches.
No, yeah, dude. And I'm pretty savvy on the grill. I don't like being in the grill because
fryer's my second favorite, obviously, because I can just hang down there and go 2, 3, 10 fries. Okay, drop 10 bags of fries and be. It's the easiest just chill day down there. Ooh. I had a boss call me out. He's like, "Look, I know you like hanging out down here and just chilling or whatever and being funny." He's like, "But I need your skills further up the line." I'm like, "Oh,
I need you on the grill."
Well, how many more dollars are we gonna? This is like the what is that? The Price is Right, or the little yodeler guy. You want me to go further up the line? Pay's gonna have to go further up the scale.
Yes, man. And that's.
I don't mind dish either, though.
I do not like dish.
No?
No. I'll do it so that we can get out, but I do not put me on dishes.
I don't mind doing dishes as long as I don't have to do all the other bullshit side work. Potatoes or, whatever. Like a lot of the diners that I've worked in, like, dish had to, shred potatoes was, part of their deal. Or weigh out fries. Usually have to weigh out 2-3 boxes of fries. I mean, it's not hard work. It's just
look.
That
just sounds like you guys needed a prep cook, not a freaking dishwasher.
Well, the dishwasher did both, but yeah, we definitely needed a prep cook. There was no prep cook. I was cutting stir fry on the fly, to the point where I'd just tell people we didn't have it.
Oh,
confessions.
Yeah. No, dude. I think honestly. And this again, I feel like everybody gets at least for me, it's gonna be 3, but I feel like everybody has a few things that you're like, you know what, I'm gonna go out to comedy. I feel like I could fit in. But one of the things that made me realize being on the phones at a restaurant that does delivery, because I mostly did delivery. But a few of them were like, can you also do prep? Again, big guy, I want to get shit done. I was one of the best fucking delivery and preppers. Right? It's like, oh my God, you do it better than some of these managers. I'm like, well,
so you're a prepper. You just admitted you're a prepper.
I may have a dehumidifier somewhere and may have a stock of undisclosed produce. But look, the more shit you have done beforehand, the less you have to do in the future, okay?
Fair.
And holy shit, dude. I'd rather be your delivery boy, because talking to some of these guys, dude, it's my whole guilty pleasure of calling or answering spam calls. Cause, dude, answering prank or they're trying to get free food,
Right.
or they're confusing and they're just being
Because you've been on the other end of it.
I'm like, all right, dude, you forgot you don't have your pizza. What's your order? He's like, you should have my order. I'm like, the computer doesn't have your order, dude. I have your number. I have your previous orders. There's no order today.
That's a dumb scam to try to pull.
Like, I ordered a pizza here. I want my pizza. I'm like, give me an order number. He's like, fuck.
As a delivery guy, I gotta ask. I have a story for you.
Uh-huh.
I ordered, back in the day, I used to order Papa John's. Mm-hmm. A lot.
Okay.
To the point where, they had notes on the tag for delivering to my house. So they would come to the front of my house, and I had like this screen porch, but it was when we were living there, it was wintertime when we started ordering it or whatever. So the couch was blocking that front door because of like just the way the room was set up or whatever. So we didn't use that. So I had like come to the side door and whatever, not to the front. Well, my ex-wife, wife at the time, didn't like those banana peppers.
Ooh, yeah.
And she didn't want them even in the box because they'd touch the crust, and like she was pretty
Just loose in there.
You've never had Papa John's? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they take little pepperoncinis and throw them loose in the corner. And
that's a little wild.
And sometimes they bounce around and they end up on top of the pizza or whatever. I'm not gonna nitpick. It's nitpicky shit anyways. Anyway,
that's a little wild as a customer. You just threw that shit in there loose. You threw that shit in loose.
Anyways, after a few times of saying no peppers in the box, whatever, and then a few times they would actually show up. Like my ex-wife's name's not Karen, but it could be. She would call or have me call, and anyways, long story longer, I ordered pizza one day and she wasn't even there. It was just for me. And I was sitting in the living room. I'd seen him walking up to the house. He started to go to the front door and he looked, was like opening up the pizzas, looked, and he turns and he starts walking down the side of the house. I shit you not, I paid for that pizza. I went in the house. I ate the pizza. I went outside to smoke a cigarette. What did I find in the grass in between the front door and the side door?
You're fucking lying, dude.
Nope. Those peppers were thrown right in the grass. Right in the grass. You think,
oh my
dude,
fucking Lord.
You want to know what's even more fucked up about that? The trash cans were right next to the door.
See, this is why Papa John's always fuck with the Liminos, dude. The Liminos are Little Caesar, dude.
I'm like, what is okay, dude, I get it that you're like, oh, they fucked up. This is in there. I gotta save the day. The trash can's right there, dude. Like right there.
Was he like 12? Delivery driver, 16?
No, probably. I don't remember who he was. It was a dude, though, of course.
Dude. Oh my god, dude! Delivery days were fucking great, man.
I've never, other than like DoorDash, I've never done.
Nah, DoorDash ain't the same.
I've had a few dispensaries ask me if I was interested in doing like home deliveries, like. Basically like DoorDash for weed through the dispensaries. That's an option. Those are jobs.
No, I've seen
I don't
those.
know that I feel safe enough doing that.
There's that. Because what was it?
I like living on the edge, but not that edge.
Yeah. No,
The other one, the other edge, the cleaner edge.
Just edgy, silly ideas, guys.
Right.
Not I want to almost die type of ideas. Because, dude, I did DoorDash too, and it's social media version of delivering, as far as my experience with, like, a corporate, like, what would you say? Just an older system, the pizza system. Pizza system, dude. I don't know, what would you say? Like, just professional. But I mean, DoorDash would be professional.
I mean, DoorDash is not, like, not a viable option to make money. You have to be strategic about it.
That's the thing. Like they say, oh, you can do your own schedule. Like, but no, you're gonna have to follow the actual schedule, though.
Right, you have to. You can set your own schedule, but I mean, Uber's probably more so where you can set your own schedule, because if you want to work at 2 a.m, you can just drive to a busy town and sit and wait for people to need a ride at, 11 o'clock at night. No one's gonna need a ride from Gibraltar at 2 a.m. I mean, and if they do, I mean, you're coming from a long ways away. But
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, DoorDash. I mean, if you can, I feel like it's very like baseball though. You have to be very analytical. You almost have to have like such quick mathematical skills to go, okay, it's going to take me this many minutes to get there. This much to get it there on this time. This is my tip. They're giving me a base of this. It's X number of miles. What's my profit on this one thing? Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. It's like
it's too much thinking. And then if you reject too many, it drops your score. So then they're like, haha, you got to take the shitty ones too, which is fine. I've done some pretty dumb ones. I had a really wild one that I had some food I had to pick up in Taylor, and then I delivered all the way out to Carlton.
Yeah, dude, that's what.
And the only reason I took it is because, one, it had a high tip rate, and two, it was on my way back home. So I'm like, I might as well just do this, go home, and wait for the dinner rush. So I came back home, and chilled, and then went back out. Then went back out later in the afternoon when it got closer to dinner time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. DoorDash more. That's more of you're a taxi driver, not a delivery driver. Like I was, because now I'm thinking. Not to say too much, but I worked at the Johnny Jims and Deliminos, and both of them had certain radiuses. Especially Jesse James had a very short one. I think within 5 minutes driving distance, and Domino's cut that had like a 5
Delaminos. So there was a time, speaking of that radius, there was a time where I was going to the gym, believe it or not. I was going to the gym twice a day, dude. Once in the morning and once in the afternoon. Yeah. I was really hitting it hard. I was trying to get into the Navy Reserves. So I was trying to get down and get in shape and everything. I was that was an early quarter. That was a quarter life breakdown. What do they call that? Midlife crisis. That was a quarter life crisis.
Yeah. Been there, done that.
So, but what were we talking about? Delivery radius.
Delivery radius.
The weeds wheedling, guys. Anyways,
shit, that very good farm, bro.
Very good plug. I was craving just like some like pasta, some carbs and shit. And I called Jabba the Hutt, and they're like, oh yeah, we can take your order, what would you like? And I'm like, oh, you got those baked lasagna things, I need 2 of those and a breadstick delivered to blah 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 Road Drive. And they went, okay, sorry, we have a 3-mile delivery radius. And I said, 3-mile delivery radius? That's it? I was pissed. I looked it up. I was 3.25 miles from the location. I was like, are you kidding me?
You're not in radio.
Like, are you kidding me?
I can't do anything. There were so many times where it was a house that was like 20 feet outside of radius. I'm like, dude, he's not in the system.
Oh, you were a harsh enforcer of the laws of the land.
No, more of like
the borders.
No, I'd be on the phone. I'm like,
odd for you to be strict about the borders, but
I'm just doing. Look. When it comes to food service, all enforcing. And even then, here's what I'm trying to say. Your Honor, can I say something? No, I'd be on the phone. I'm like, hold on. Hey, manager, big man. He's not in the system, but he's on the same road that we cut off. Can we take it? And the guy has to come up. He looks at the map and he looks at the address. He's like, no, can't do anything. I'm like, and they're like, yeah, I heard. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, man. Like, I can send an order and you can come in. He's like, oh, actually.
He's like, what's my neighbor's address? Just send it there. I'll meet you.
Because then leaving Jersey John's and hitting the Llama, bro, the one that I was working at was near the Res. The Res was the very edge of our radius.
You're like, see that? We don't go there.
No, we go there and it's like, be cool. I'm like, why?
Speaking of the Res, did you ever watch that show, Reservoir Dogs?
I watched the movie Reservoir Dogs.
Not that. Yeah, what was the show? It was the Res Dogs.
That I never watched that.
It's a kind of like a dark comedy series. It was on FX. It's on the Hulus.
Might have to bring it up. But yeah. No, I didn't watch that.
Speaking of Reses, anyways. But yeah.
But yeah, dude, the only thing that I would say as a little delivery driver being side eye at the Res, the amount of loose dogs. Like, I'm not anxious around your dog, but there's multiple dogs.
And only one of me.
Not that you're gonna charge or attack me, but if you jump up on me, that's just a liability on my pizza. I'm trying to. Cause again, I had that super speedy from working at Jizzy James. That working at the Llama, everyone liked.
I've ridden with you. You do have that freaky fast.
And again, 5-minute radius. You bro, like I'd try to be chilling, and my manager's like, why did you take 6 minutes? I'm like, both directions were going fucking packed, bro. Like, I don't know what to say. It's like, why don't you go the way that has less lights? Like, that usually has a longer line, so it's usually about the same. So holy shit.
It's all wash in the end.
And I'm like, it's just the time, bro. I don't know. He's like, you can be faster. I'm like, I could. And so I'll get, not trying to like actually please the manager every time, but it is like, okay, so can I beat this guy off the line? Oh, there's a bus in that lane. I'm gonna go around.
You covering the ticket?
Dude, my homeboy fucking shouts out to the childhood friend, worked at the same spot that I was working at, and our spot was right next to the city police station. And the police station liked to come into the store because we got that fucking good. And also, we were across the street from Wally World.
Ooh.
And Wally World got a lot of calls. Funnily enough, Mrs. B was working at Wally World at the time.
Oh.
That I was working at the Freaky Fims. And homeboy police guy's like, he's just waiting in line, and I just hear his phone like, he's like, oh, dude, I think I'm gonna go say hi to your girlfriend. I'm like, huh? So you should probably let her know.
Oh, he knew. You guys were like you guys were tight. Then.
We were pretty cool.
You're swapping sandwiches for stories,
100%.
or evidence out of the locker.
I don't want to incriminate myself. I don't know the statute of limitations. But no, everybody in the store was pretty cool with like most of the cops. Specifically, this one dude too, because we saw him the most, and he was
probably had a past. He was just trying to stay on their good side, right?
Yeah. And so
that tracks.
Again, homeboy, darker than me. And so there was this one time that he like ran a red light in front of our cop homeboy, and he's like, pulls over. It's like, I swear I didn't do it. And the guy's like, dude, you're good. You got work. Get on. And dude, that's the thing. It looks like cops and delivery drivers got that little
unspoken, you know.
Because there was this one time going back to the Liminos.
Just flash the little
it's not
name
even
badge.
Because yeah, sometimes it is like the topper is starting to scratch up cars. So if you want to, you can put it on, but you don't gotta.
Right.
And so sometimes it will be like, why are you going so fast at this time of night? I'm like, I don't know, man. Like I got do you see my pizza? And then I'd open it, and they'd be like, I'd like get a little waft, and they're like, all right, don't go too fast. Bro.
So, dude, you just gave me a great idea. I'm gonna order one of those pizza bags that the delivery people have. I'm gonna order one of those on Amazon and use the Cricut to put like a logo on it. So anytime I'm driving really fast, I can just have this box, and I'm like, I gotta get it there, man.
Try to get somewhere, man. I'm sorry, dude. You know what?
Not a bad idea.
Allegedly. Should not totally do this.
The thoughts and opinions of the two buffoons on this show are not encouraged.
This is all done for entertainment, satire, and parody.
And mostly our entertainment. 90% of the time for our entertainment, especially when we're not recording. We gave each other the full weather report for like the entire country, like 100%. That was fun.
We should probably make that a little bit. It's just trying to find a name for my character for that. Because like, okay, yes, let's do characters.
What going back to the news. What new do you have going on? Are we close on this one?
We're about close. Final news.
Final new news.
I have done some embarrassing things around the metro. Like I said, that was pretty new.
That was an entertaining story. We've now created a top 3 embarrassing moments for B.
Yeah, so guys follow me in the metro. You might hear some of these stories. Abridged to work on stage. Fucking green text for some of you edgelords. But new. I hit the wall, dude.
You hit the wall.
Not so much like I hit the wall. like you would
Like when you
say.
tripped and like smashed face first?
Yeah.
I thought you had a little bit of a black eye right there. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, it's just
I
like a sleep.
joke.
No, because if I could see it, it'd be like, oh, maybe it's this thing with that thing, but I'm just gonna say it's a sleeping version. No, dude, I hit the wall of actual people in my Pokemon Unite.
Oh yeah, I heard there's some big Pokemon
Ranking.
stuff going on.
It's big Pokemon stuff.
Yeah, some big Pokemon stuff going on.
I
no?
do believe there is a new game that
That's what I saw on the socials.
either
Yeah.
been released or pirated and leaked.
And also, wasn't there? I saw a thing that I believe said Digimon finally defeated Pokemon.
I believe so, because check it out. I think Pokemon now has over 1,000 Pokemon. When I started, I think with the 4th generation of games, it was gonna be like 500 Pokemon.
Jeez.
We're in generation 9 and we're over 1,000 Pokemon. We have now gone into like 3 different extra systems in the game. So much so that now we're like, how about we don't do that? How about we stick to the one thing that kind of makes sense?
Jeez.
But now, okay, so let me tell you about fucking Pokemon, and the whole shebang in the game industry. I believe Generation 5, or wherever Pokemon X and Y came out, it had all been run and directed by this one guy. And he had the team. And like, of course, seniors here and there.
Right.
And there was just a fucking civil war. Let's just fucking call it. And basically kicked him out. And there's this one other dude that's been running the Pokemon story since. And honestly, dude, as a little fanboy, as a little Puritan, I haven't been liking them. To be a little blunt.
Little watered down.
They started getting watered down. Like they have always been a little silly. Not to say that they're like this gritty story, but it was always kind of like that classic family movie where it's all like it's directed at children, but there's also this like all this stuff that isn't being said
Adult
that the adults
level.
are gonna get it.
Right.
And so that's what Pokemon had. Very, very.
And it's
ABC
lost
for
some of
kids.
that.
It's lost that deeper edge, dude. Like
It's become more
little
childish.
Disneyfied, if you would say.
Disneyfied. Okay, yeah.
Little.
Speaking of Disneyfying, I've been noticing a lot on Disney Plus. They're taking a lot of Marvel properties and giving it the Disney Junior treatment. Like they've got Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Now they've got an Iron Man one.
Yeah.
My grandson likes the Spider-Man one. I don't know if he watched the Iron Man one yet, but speaking of Disney, fine.
Yeah.
Just to twist it.
No, hey, 'cause that's the fucking thing, man.
But yeah, I get it. Just toning it down and making it more childish.
More, at least with Pokemon, it was more, let's put child gasoline on this. Because, okay, check it out. Generation 5 or Gen 6, again, wherever Pokemon X and Y came out, introduced Mega Evolution. All right. I know I'm starting to talk too much. Pokemon has like 2 things for their battle system and like their whole Pokemon shit. There's Pokemon and there's Pokemon that can evolve.
Okay.
Basically baby, adult, or sometimes baby, teenager, adult. Sometimes baby, different teenagers.
I've seen the different like transition
Sometimes
memes online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas, to contrast Digimon, where it's kind of cooler, it's always been It's always just been a branch. You start with a blob that can turn into 3 things, that can turn into 2 things, that can turn into 2 things. That sometimes turns
So it's like a seed that turns it. Okay. Gotcha. Interesting.
Whereas Digimon is supposed to be, there are digital
I've never interacted
animals.
with either of these spheres. Either. None. I have no interaction with them.
So that's what I'm trying to like.
Other than surface knowledge. Like, not even, my kids weren't even into either of these.
This is what I'm trying to like abridge this.
Have you ever heard that book, A Bridge Too Far?
No. Have you ever heard of
War and Peace?
No. So okay, check it out. With Pokemon, Pokemon are supposed to be like actual biological animals. Digimon are
Digital
straight
creations.
up digital animals.
I mean, it's right there in the title. Yeah.
And so with the Pokemon, like you can breed them.
It's Digimon.
That's what you would expect.
Is that Jamaican?
People forget. Monster. It was the monster era, dude. And at least in the games, all Pokemon have stats, and all different Pokemon can learn different moves. Some of them overlap because there's different typings, and then it becomes a rock paper scissors on typings. So you learn that rock paper scissors mojo, like you learn stab moves. So like you got a fighter type Pokemon using a fighter move. That's going to do a lot more damage than if that Pokemon were a rock type, you know?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Like, don't put paper on a rock move, that if you're following.
I am.
So,
I see. You're probably speaking more to the tone of the
game, kind of.
The digital game, like the games where my brain, when I think of Pokemon, I go to the cards. No, cards.
Dude, I can't understand the cards. I watched a video earlier of somebody doing that.
Thought. So I understand where the explanation you're giving me on the game, but
some
like
of
the cards, like I would assume that it would be something like a Magic the Gathering, where it's like I play, like we talked about before, like people had these $1,000 decks and stuff like that. Like, I feel like that's probably what it is, but the whole goal of Pokemon, isn't it, is to catch them all.
You gotta catch them all.
So you can't like lose them. You gotta keep like.
Dude, and that's the tragedy.
So I guess that's maybe trading. Right. It's like I had it, but I lost it.
Because that's the whole shebang with the Pokemon games, at least. They always made 20 Pokemon that were 10 exclusive to one and 10 exclusive to the other, where you would have to trade them to finish your Pokedex.
Gotcha.
But
that's why you got like Post Malone paying like $3 million for a Pokemon card and some shit.
If it's a fucking shiny Charizard Pokemon
it was shiny. Card, I'm sure it was.
It makes
Jamie,
sense.
pull that up.
Because then there's also your Pokemon can come shiny. Like there's always this. There's the ladybug that's always the same ladybug color, but sometimes you get the golden ladybug, and that's like a 1 in 80,000 chance, allegedly, like actual in the game data. But so check it out. Like I said, you gotta trade some Pokemon to have them, and some of them you have to trade them to evolve. And some of these Pokemon that you had to trade to evolve ended up being the stronger Pokemon. And so that was kind of like...
This game's not very Christian. There's too much evolution.
No. That's probably why my mom didn't let me play it for a while. But evolving was always a thing. Just your Pokemon is going to be stronger. And so, like I said, X and Y come out, Mega Evolution. Some Pokemon, Final Evolution, you have their special item, and you use their special move. No, that's a different one. That's a different mechanic. If you just have their special item, you can have them Mega Evolve. You can have what's usually a mid-high tier Pokemon become a high mid tier. So now it's gone like 2 levels up in like viability competitively. Because then There's a whole competitive scene,
There's
Jake.
way too much to these games. That's why I like stick and ball games, dude. I didn't say dick and ball games. I said stick and ball games.
I heard what you said. It's just
baseball, hockey, football, NASCAR.
Dude, to me, watching sports ball is like trying to learn like the Russian version of Pokemon. I'm like, huh? But it's get ball to end, yeah? They're like, yeah. But this one dude went over the line when that guy was over there. And so, like, now we can't do this. But they said hike. It's like, yeah, because the guy who said hike said...
There's a lot of what ifs.
Oh my god. And so, like, that's why I'm like, you know what? I'm fine with Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, dude. That's my niche. I'll go woo. I'll woo.
You're like, which color? I'll cheer.
But yeah, Mega Evolution was hella cool because getting into some more meta stuff, there's regular Pokemon, there's legendary Pokemon, and then there's pseudo-legendary Pokemon. Whoa, dude. Because some legendary Pokemon are just stronger than some regular Pokemon. Like, some Pokemon are as strong as a dog, actually. And some of them are like a fucking rhino, but the size of a fucking puppy, you know?
Jeez.
Like, that's the weird shit about Pokemon. And so Mega Evolution made it so, like, like I said, viability becomes a lot better. Because some pseudo-legendaries outpace legendary Pokemon. And only, like, the title Pokemon are the really strong one. Ooh, lots of dragons.
I touched a nerve, didn't I?
You did. I'm sorry.
I opened a wound.
Because, check it out. Mega Evolution, cool. That makes sense.
Welcome to the Very Good Therapy Hour.
It's just been a therapy episode today, guys. But Mega Evolution made sense, right? Because it's evolution, but some Pokemon have just a little extra oomph. I think that was Gen 5. In Gen 6, the immediate following iteration entered a new system. Just put in a new system. It's like, you know what? Mega Evolution was cool, but how about if another few amount of Pokemon become enormous?
Like Godzilla's.
Literally. And apparently that was a whole thing. And then you could also Mega Evolve those guys. It's like,
there's the movie we need. Godzilla versus Pokemon.
That's we're gonna have to talk about that on the next episode.
So any final new news?
Yeah, dude. Fucking the new games.
Since we are a credible news service.
Yeah, apparently we're a news.
Yeah, we're a news outlet
now. A news outlet.
A news outlet. Yeah.
The newest Pokemon I think has kind of, like I said, kind of toned it down. Kind of realized maybe we're getting a little crazy, guys. Maybe there was too much going on. Let's just keep it a little simple.
Tap the brakes a little.
Let's just go back. But then they did a little stinky. They made the game low resolution. They made the map low resolution.
Whoops.
And everyone is mad.
You can't take steps backwards.
Which,
once the toothpaste is out of the tube, that's it, dude.
That's the thing, man. Because they're getting all cute with it. The last couple games they've been dropping like this. They're like, oops. and then you just keep bringing up the price. So it's like,
do they drop like updates or like patches you could like?
I think they have been going the patch direction, and it's just a shame, dude.
Look at that. See, I know how shit like that works. I'm technologically impaired.
Yeah, dude. Nintendo was kind of the golden child for a long time because they actually released fully functioning games without having to then come in and was like, sorry for the bugs.
Right.
Because in the last 10 years.
And that's why I've always waited to like buy gaming systems. I've never like been, I gotta have it the day it comes out.
No, we can wait.
I'm good. That's like Russian roulette. I'll take my chances and let them figure it out. I'll buy it when it's half price and the new one's about to come out.
That's, I mean, yeah, dude, that's the shit. Like, this new director kind of been putting fucking gasoline into his games when no one's asking for it, making it just kind of feel dumbed down version of a dumb game anyways. It's like,
yeah, how much dumber can you get chasing around? I mean, we had people walking around town like this for, I don't know, Pokemon Go. Do you do that? Do you do the Go?
no, because you actually don't.
Speaking
have to be
of
on your
going,
phone.
we've got to go. No,
We should be going, guys. I've been talking about Pokemon for way too fucking long.
yeah, like I said, I touched a nerve. Wow. But do you Pokemon Go before we go?
I do Pokemon Go, but I do not Pokemon Go that way. Any finals, dude?
Let's see, any finals. This Friday I'll be out at the Indy for the Diva Cup. We got a fresh Diva Cup coming up. It's at the movies. Check my socials for ticket links. There are, I believe, 10 sign up, go ups spots. Dress up like you're going to the movies, not in your pajamas, but like as your favorite movie character or whatever. That's going to be fun. And then Saturday, we're going head to head with the Michigan State game, and we are doing Ghoul Power, a breast cancer awareness show, an all-femme show hosted by Lisa Green at the Moose Lodge on Saturday. That's what's coming up in comedy for me. Other than that, that's it. Till next time, guys, do a thing, say a thing, make a thing. Just might change your life.
Guys.
Oh, man. Pokemon, huh? That's like your trigger word, huh?
It's what I know the most of. Like, you remember Blaine talking about...
Blaine Drews?
Yeah, talking about
I haven't seen him in forever.
I miss my homeboy.
I haven't seen that guy in a while.